we'll fit the tow bar to it.
Yeah.
Tow it out a bit.
So this is staying here for now. Can I leave my camera gear outside?
Yeah.
Because I just need a tripod and a few bits done.
Absolutely.
So, take another few shots there. Morning all. I thought I'd give you a little insight of what I sometimes do, a little bit of work that I do. I've parked up actually at McDonald's at the airport, so it's Saturday morning, early morning. Basically years ago, if you've ever seen Google Maps, Street View, where you can walk down the street, Google opened that up to people to photograph businesses years ago, so you can walk inside a business with a 360 degrees of virtual tour. I'm a bit croaky actually, a bit groggy because it's bloody early. So years and years ago, I was looking around for a hotel somewhere to stay, and I come across a hotel which had like some 360 degree photographs, so you could spin the photograph around to see what you was looking at and what room you was booking, etc. It was a great idea. I bought just purely as a hobby at the time, quite an expensive lens. I bought a DSLR camera, digital camera. I've always stuck with Canon because they've got a self-cleaning thing. But anyway, bought a digital camera and I bought what's called a fisheye lens, Sigma 8mm fisheye lens. Quite a few quid that was in the old days. Still got that lens, still use it to this day. Had it years. I used to do some work as a hobby, set up a website and did some 360 work as a hobby. Holidays and stuff. I started doing it as a hobby, and then a few years back Google contacted me and they'd set up a project. I think they saw some of my work on Twitter, and they set up a project whereby they were, as part of Google Street View, they were getting businesses to sign up and have their premises photographed, so you can walk inside the business and look around. Anyway, I signed up for that, started doing that for Google, or actually self-employed, but on behalf of Google. And I did the whole of the Essex area, but then they opened up, they went a bit mad, Google, they opened up to everybody, so I've done some good work for them years ago. I photographed some, I've done all the Genting Club casinos, travelled around the UK and Scotland and in Glasgow, photographed loads of their casinos, the Decathlon stores. But then they opened it up to anybody basically with phones or small cameras or cameras that can do one shot. What I do, I take 12 shots. I'll show you later on hopefully, but I take 12 shots, 3 at 0, 3 at 90, 3 at 180, 3 at 270. The reason you take 3 shots is because you don't use a flash. The images won't stitch together if you use a flash. So you take one photograph at standard exposure, one photograph a couple of stops up, one photograph a couple of stops down, or 2 or 3 stops at the aperture. So one lets more lighting, one lets less lighting, and then you stitch them together. Then you end up with 4 images. Out of those 12 you end up with 4, and out of the 4 you end up with 1 because you stitched the 4 together, basically. Excuse my throat, it's early morning. I've done some really nice work. A lot of people come along, jumped on a bandwagon and started doing the same sort of work as me, but not, in my opinion, as high quality. They just started doing any business up the high street really, but to me it really suits hotels and stuff like that. I've done all of the Duncan Bannatyne hotels. Done some really nice shots, actually, shoots. I've done some boats down at Malden. You can walk on the boats and all that. Hotels. A couple of years ago, someone contacted me from a place at the airport. I've done a private plane there. I'm rambling on a little bit, but yeah, I did a private plane there. I also did I think it's called a Volga Nappa. It's an AN-124, the largest Russian carrier plane that can land at Stansted. The second largest plane. The largest one won't land at Stansted, it's too big. It can't land there. But it's the largest carrier plane. Anyway, I got a phone call the other day. We've got another plane, this company called Aeronexus, they've got another plane, private jet. Can you come and photograph it? So I'm at Stansted Airport. I'm a little bit early. And I was going to do this little video earlier, but it's so bloody dark in the mornings now. But so it's Saturday morning, I'm a little bit early, but I'm waiting to, I'll have something to eat, and then I'm going to shoot it to the airport, the diamond hangar, and go in the back. I'm hoping they'll let us film it and let me show you how I do it, basically. So I'm not only going to do the photography, I'm going to do the video and show you around. Show you how it's done, basically. Show you what I get up to in my spare time. One of the things I get up to in my spare time, anyway. So I'm hoping to get the camera out, the digital camera out on a tripod, take the shots, and hoping to film it so I can show you guys and girls how it's done. and we'll have a little nose around the plane and that, which is quite interesting. Sorry about my groggy voice at the moment. I'm not woken up long. Well, I have, but I'm a bit, well, so I'm a bit early. What's happened is the one plane has disappeared on a flight, and then the other plane they want me to photograph has got to shoot off at 12. So I'm under pressure a little bit. I've got to get there, get to the airport, get through the hangar, get on the plane, get it, make sure it's all ready, and then photograph that before it has to shoot off and get ready to do some job or something. What they do, these private planes, a lot of football teams use them, pop stars use them. They're really nice. I think when I photographed it before, I think U2 just used it on one of their tours a few years back. So anyway, I'll leave it there. I'll catch you in a bit when I'm at the actual hangar and we're looking at the program. I'm going to have a word with the guy that's running the show and make sure it's okay to use the camera. Hopefully we can, my voice will clear a little bit. I'll have something to eat, and then hopefully I can take the camera with me. It'll be bright, a little bit brighter. It's too dark to take photographs outdoors at the moment, but hopefully it'll lighten up a little bit soon. We'll get the camera out and take some shots around the plane. I think he said he's going to get there about 7:30, so another half hour yet, and I'll go up there and see what's happening. So I'll catch you in a bit. Thank you. I'm at the hangar, the Diamond Hangar, Stansted Airport, in the car park, and yeah, more cars than I thought actually. Obviously runs 24/7, but I'll give the client a call in a minute, and hopefully he'll be here soon, and we can crack on, and I'll show you how it's done. So I just gave Gareth a call. It's quite a nice morning actually, perfect for it. I gave Gareth a call. He's going to be here at 5 to 8, very specific. So it's 10 to 8 now, so we've got 5 minutes. So I'll just unload the motor and get the gear out. Oh, we're in the Diamond Hangar at the moment, and just going to look for the plane that we're going to shoot. I don't want to film too much, I might get in trouble, but there's an EasyJet plane being refurbed, look. Give you an idea of the size of the hangar. The defective ones, are they?
Well, either that
or old or being refurbed, or
yeah.
Rolls Royce engines. Bloody hell. These hangars are massive, aren't they? Massive.
It will be later this morning, it'll be moved out.
Right, okay.
We can get it towed out a bit.
Yeah.
And because it'll be departing from here.
Right.
It's a much smaller one than the other one.
Yeah. So this is the plane we're shooting today. Look, let me.
That's the one.
Oh, I'm speaking to the camera. That's all right. Look. Oh yeah, small one, isn't it? Well, smallish. Was you going to bring it round, or we're going to do the shoot from there?
Where?
Well, where it is now.
It'll have to stay there for the time being.
Right.
And then.
But are we doing the tour while it's there, or?
The still?
No, the tour, the actual 360.
Oh, what's there? No, what's there now? It's leaving the
there. Okay. No, sorry, I thought you was moving.
We'll fit the tow bar to it.
Yeah.
Tow it out a bit.
Yeah. So it will be moved.
Eventually.
Oh, but I can do my bit on the plane.
We'll do all the stuff inside.
Right, okay.
Actually, we'll get everything taken away. We can do it from that side. You can get some good shots of it from the other side.
Right.
Probably.
Okay.
And then it'll depart.
Yeah.
You can take some shots when it's leaving.
Okay. Before we did one outside it, didn't we? But you're not interested in one out, like at the steps, going up the steps.
No.
I mean, do you want one outside into the plane or not? Just inside? Just inside?
Just inside.
Up and down the aircraft.
Up and down the aircraft.
Yeah, right, okay.
On the outside, just the plain shots.
Right. So,
but we'll take all the gear away.
So this is staying here for now. Can I leave my camera gear outside?
Yeah.
Because I just need a tripod and a few bits, don't I?
Absolutely.
It's not one's going to run it over, are they? Right. Okay, we'll do that then. Alright, so the plan is the plane's staying here by the sounds of it, and we're going to leave a tripod here. Get the tripod out, leave my bag here. So what I'll do, I'll set the tripod up and get the camera on. Ready.
Do I need to do anything to put the GP or do you, Phil's going to come out and just turn it on for us? Is that alright?
Oh, yeah, I can turn it on.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Alright. Save you mistakes.
So, camera, and on the camera I've got a remote. On the camera I've put a remote trigger. Because the idea is on the tripod you don't want to touch. The idea is on the tripod you don't want to touch anything. Remote there goes around my neck. Press a button, that will trigger the. I press the button on that, and that triggers the camera. Then the camera, Sigma 8mm lens. Don't just take the end off, take the whole end off. Like so. Lens is set on manual focus. So the camera's switched on. I'll just spin around and show you the setup there. It's on a panoramic head, 8mm Sigma lens, fisheye lens. Always turn to the right, so it's locking it up. The settings we have here, f8, ISO 400, and we put it on aperture value. So we'll set that on AV, go into the menu, we go into there, and we want it on plus or minus 3. So I'll take 3 shots. 0, plus 3, minus 3. Right. And when I'm ready to shoot, I switch the remote on, press my trigger. So let's get on the plane and have a little look. So all they want is shots inside the aircraft, down the middle of the aircraft there. Okay, so I'll leave this equipment here, carry this on. This is the plane we're shooting today. I'd like me to show you around the camera. You know that. So I'll do a 360 tour down there. Lovely leather seats. Recliners. Right, we're just having a bit of a tie up on the plane. I think we were moving pillows and blankets about at the moment. And then we can start shooting. All in a day's work, people. So basically, I'm taking 3 shots. There you go. So 1, 2, 3. The only problem is it's very, very tight here. Not a lot of room to move. Turn to the right. So take another 3 shots there. 9. There you go. Yeah, I've got to try. Tight. I'm having to lean the tripod over, put it back carefully in place. Oh, it's a pain in the backside. Another 3 shots here. shots there. So 3 shots, 3 different exposures. I'm not going to do loads because it's bloody, it's too tight. There we go. These are going to be a nightmare to stitch because of the tripod legs are very narrow to fit them in the aisle, and it's wobbling about a bit, so got a bit of space here, so this will be alright. 1, 2, 3. Rotate. 1, 2, 3. And again, as I said before, you take 3 shots, so it's 1, 2, and the overexposed one there, 3. Another 3 shots there. And then I'll blend the photographs in, and what you'll get then is the light for the window. Alright. There we go, another 2 down here. This is a difficult bit because it's so bloody, there's not a lot of room. Cool, a bit wonky here. Oh no, I think we're alright. Here we go again. 1, 2, 3. Rotate 90. Move out of the way. 1, 2, 3. Try and get past now without tilting it over. Alright. There you go. Number 3 there. Oh, it's bloody tight here. That should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's it. When you've finished doing it, I've taken 48 shots, so it should be divisible by 12. And if it's not, then you've missed some out. I'll do one more here. Make sure it's level on the bubble. Bubble there. Although the software does level it out. There you go. Three. Oh, down the side here. Out of the way of the lens. 6. Let's drop this. Rotate it again. 9. And another 12 shot. Another 3 shots here gives me the 12. Get back out of the way. That's it. Right. One last one down the bottom here. Get it pretty level. There you go, stand back. There's a remote control here. Means I don't touch anything. 3 shots there. It also means you can hide out of view of the camera, but it's bloody difficult here. It's tight. I have to hide down here. Out of the way. Another 3 shots there. Now I've got to try and move round. Ah, it's buggered that up. Shit. Right. Do that again. Right. What I do, put my hand there. If I make a mistake, wobble the chopper, which I did, I've got to do another 12 shots. So I'll save deleting and mucking about. What I do, I put my hand in front of it, take a few shots, so I know where my hand is in the photographs. There's an error, so I look out for that error when I load them to the computer. So let's start again, do another 3 shots. 3 shots there. That window needs to be open bloody up there. That's it. Right. Right, now we'll do it again. Right. 3 shots there. Now I can move the drive, hopefully, without knocking it too much. Very wobbly, this floor. Come right out of the way. There you go. Hope these stitch okay, should do. The software that I use is pretty good, I'll show you that. There you go. Just press the trigger. So that, my friend, is the 360 shots done for the tour from the front of the plane to the back of the plane. I don't want the galley done or the toilets done or anything like this, so I'll just give you a quick little spin around if you want. You don't often get this opportunity to have a little nose on a plane, so that's it. I'll put links below. I'll put links below to the other tours that I've done, other 360 tours, and the website where you'll see this tour. The next clip, I'm going to start doing some still photographs now, change the lens, do some still photographs, and then I'm going to get back to the office at home, put the images on the computer on the drive, stitch them, highlight them, edit them, and create the tour with some other software, and I'll go through that with you on a PC in a couple of days. Thank you. That's all for now. I'm just going to change the lens now, and then we'll do some still shots. So that's the 360 photographs done down the middle of the aircraft. I'm just waiting to set up now for the still shots, which will be some food layouts and some drinks and stuff like that. So I've changed over tripods, I've changed lenses. Literally changed the tripod because it's got a different head on it, so it's a lot quicker. But the lens I've got on there now is the a Sigma fisheye lens. I'll give that a little bit of a wipe and a clean first before we go any further. I'm still using the timer, the remote trigger, and I'm still using, like, it's still set on aperture value, and I'm still using 3 shots, and I'll stitch them together as the others, as per the 360 shots.
It makes it look like it's just cut.
That looks unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
Where you going? Just on?
Just here.
And now it needs to be the other way again, yeah. So we can put it in there now. Probably.
If I put it in that top
Yeah.
bit, that will go all the way through.
Yeah. That looks good.
That's amazing.
Just try and put them up. So annoying me.
Little sneaky shot of the pilots there. We've done our still shots. We've done the 360 shots. Going back to the office for a coffee, and then we're going to take some external shots of the aircraft once it's moved into a better position. Take me most of the gear away, I think. It's a bit light right now, look. So that is basically it for today. They're going to move the plane out to a different area, and I might take some shots there. So the shoot's gone pretty well. A bit hectic, as they always are, these sort of things. But yeah, gonna have a cup of coffee back at the office. wait for the plane to be moved out onto the runway a little bit further so we get some nice external shots. Next job is to put the images onto the computer, stitch them together, process them, create the tour. And I'll show you that that's done in some later clips near the end of the video. Thank you for watching so far. Let's have a little look. I'll do a little bit of a size of this place, look. So you reckon this can hold 2 jumbo? Is that a jumbo there?
No, no.
Oh.
A jumbo will fill this
Yeah?
in the middle. And under the wings, you put 2 other aircraft.
Can you?
Yeah, it's called the diamond hangar. So the jumbo.
Oh, is that the sort, like the shape of it? Like
Yeah. The wings on the
configuration?
jumbo jet would be. This would be the tail. The wings on the jumbo jet would be where those engines are. And
Right.
you can slot the aircraft in front.
2
of them.
small ones underneath.
Yeah, yeah.
There's an EasyJet plane just pulled up behind me there. So we're still waiting for our aircraft to be moved. There's another one coming here. Look, let me just swap this lens around. There it is over my shoulder there. When this blue thing goes, I'll take a quick couple of shots before it disappears, and then I'm finished. It's getting a bit hot here. Jets at the back of the engine. I think it's safe, I don't know. I'm just walking around the other side of the aircraft to get some decent shots. Apparently we can just go up to the blue line here. Yeah, we should be all right here, plus blue line, shouldn't we? Blue line here. We should be all right here. I've been told to keep well away from the engines, which I will. You can half feel it coming out the back. So I've just got to do some still shots from here, I think. Give the pilot a little wave, he's off now, if you look in the background. That's it, people, that's off. That's us done, I think, for today. That's it, that's the plane going off in the background there. I've done my bit now, I think.